Once upon a time, I imagined a world of Katydom, where humans were small and insects were large, and where they lived together mostly peacefully. The insects and humanoids often work together to till the land for planting crops, and they even compete every year in the celebrated insect race. Together they share resources, often repurposing the plant fibers, dung balls, and even fungi to make homes and schools. They have a rich and compatible existence. My name is Martin Pierce. I'm from England, Worcester originally, and then I moved to Lewes in Sussex, England. I've always been fascinated with insects and birds. I used to carve a lot of birds when I was in Lewes. Owls were very popular, but I also made eagle lecterns and heron lecterns for the local churches in Sussex. But they weren't my main focus. I loved insects and I've always wanted to carve them, and always wanted to carve them larger than life. And so that's what I did. The grasshopper on a mushroom was a sculpture I did in Lewes a long time ago now. But it was a very, very nice sculpture. I was very pleased with it. But Anne, my wife, decided it needed something else just to make it a little more interesting. And she recommended putting a little man, a humanoid, in the crevice of the base of the mushroom. So that was her idea, just to make it a little more interesting. When I moved to America, I was able to start casting them in bronze, and that allowed me to make them larger and put more different finishes on them. So that is my main goal at the moment, making larger than life insects in bronze. One of the oldest inhabitants of Katydom is the island's namesake, the Katydid. Legend says that the Katydid began the insect race and helped draft its rules, such as the rule that prohibits flying. With their long legs and great stride, Katydids may appear to have an advantage, but what their limbs have in length, they lack in strength and are slow-moving competitors. Stag beetles, with their long horns or antlers and strong bodies, are formidable members of this society and are known for their sparring. In most cases, their rank is established by horn length or width, and not through lethal force. Their strength and articulated parts are easy to see when the bronze legs and body are welded together. The legs and antennae are cast separately, so that I can position the parts to show the stag beetle running or sparring, or even ridden by a humanoid. My sculpture Adversaries captures two sparring stag beetles on a section of oak tree bark, cast in bronze and finished with a dark patina with burnished highlights. The dung beetles play a major role in teaching the young through recorded pieces transcribed onto tablets of the dung beetle ball. Hornets are also competitors in this insect race, and like stag beetles run with humanoid riders. They have very strong jaws and dexterous mandibles that are big advantages when dissecting fruit, especially hard apples that have tough outer skins. Hornets are capable of delivering a painful sting. Unlike bees, have a quiver of stings in their arsenal. Thankfully, the humanoids in this collection of sculptures are insectophiles, and while they may spar over a fallen apple, have a pragmatic respect for hornets, knowing they are outmatched by size, tenacity, and weaponry. Hornets, as well as wasps, have a more unpredictable and testy relationship with humanoids than the stag beetles. Every year there is an annual insect race where all the insects get to race. Some of the insects that are small and have little legs go first, so they have a start. But the larger ones, like katydids, that have long legs, they have to start last. And this is all Anne's creative thinking. In The Rider, a green humanoid digs his knees into the stag beetle's thorax as they compete to reach the finish line in the insect race. The katydid is more than an agile, long-legged creature and has over time been trusted as the main custodian of all insect folklore. Whether this is told pictorially or by writing, much of the folklore is recorded as writing and symbols on the wings of many katydid elders.